We want you to come along with us and have a look, because it looks
Check it out.
pretty amazing, actually. I have to say, I've been able to do some grounding here. I've had my shoes off this morning when I was doing my stretches, and really lovely on the grass, and the sort of, it's just all seems
kind of like wheat.
It's really quite soft, very therapeutic and relaxing. Oh, watch that mosquito up there. Or is it a salmon?
Look at those buggers down there. They got down there.
Yeah, but look at the little tiny car that they're on.
They look like they're sunbathing and having a bloody marvellous time down there all by themselves. Could have been us doing a van tour. Do you think this road's a goer or not a goer?
It's quite a wee cliff bit, isn't it? Kelly's holding onto my hand right now.
Let's get a walk in. We're going to do the 50-minute loop track and then go down there, and Louie might get in the water. I keep getting whiffs of really hot air. It actually looks like another planet. I just wanted to show you, if you look up here, it looks dry, doesn't it? All that hill, it looks like it's dried and all clayey and, you know, would crumble. But if you step in it, it's actually very slippery, soft, funny mud clay. It's very slippery. Kind of like you wouldn't want to be driving on it.
Just imagine lizards walking along there. It actually reminds me of the cake that I've made when I've made it with flaxseed powder and almond milk. That's it. Underneath, look at the movement. And it even feels a bit wet. I don't want to pull it away. Very unusual stuff. Well, there's a bit there broken off already. Exactly what it feels like. I wonder if that's what they have in Africa and some places, you know, when they make those mud houses. I wonder if it's made of stuff like that.
Like after a rainy season.
I love these thistles. I used to love them when I was a child. I don't know what it was about them. And they used to get all that white fluffy stuff in the middle. They'd be so beautiful. But this view is on another level of beautifulness. Look at it. We're just saying, it sort of reminds me of when we've been up north and been round all that volcanic rock and lava. It's like it's been like that in the past. But there is no lava.
Because what I'm thinking is that they dug the hole, right? So why does it still look like this? Did they dig the hole and just put big mounds every, you know, here and there?
I don't know what they've done.
Like, I understand that they've dug a hole and they've mined it, but how does the landscape end up like this?
150 years ago, if it was back in 1850 or so. Humans do a lot of things.
So perhaps these were just giant mounds and they've just worn away into these shapes.
Well, they didn't have big, expensive cranes like we have today, did it? Actually, the gold miners back in the 1860s, they are the ones who did all this powerful water sluicing, and they left behind a massive pit that later filled with water.
Rations, please.
It's all right, I've got another 1.1 litres in my backpack, regimented. Can't help myself, have everything that's needed. Oh, it's hot.
It is hot.
So many places to take such beautiful photos. Very strange looking stone. What planet are we on, do you think?
Cross between Mars and the moon.
Yeah, and New Zealand. They were like little fish or something which had been left behind because of the dryness. They look like it, don't they? Better get back on the trail. They're interesting, aren't they? Those little wee green algae, little wee flowers, some of them being yellow. Wow, sure is a lot of rabbits or a lot of hares, which love it here. He's trying out the new drone for you. She's bringing out the big boy. His seat, we'll probably sit on that while you're all having a wee look around. I know you will all be thinking what I'm thinking. It's hot. It's very inviting. Why not get in? I think that's a very good idea. With being in the water just now, I could hear all those funny sounds. Not the drone that you can hear at the moment, but Kelly also thought that maybe there was a bird inside one of these, and I'm 5'10" and a half. These would be at least 6.5, 7 foot. And nothing's making a noise now. It's probably scared, but feeling that something has fallen in there. And we thought the only way around it is to find a branch. I haven't confirmed that there's anything actually in there. I thought that what I could do is I could stand on or kneel down on all fours, and you could stand on my back and have a look inside.
I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it. I didn't hear it before. Well, I've got the biggest, longest branch that I can find.
Okay.
Any rocks around here are just you can't even lift them.
Shoulder them, huh?
No. I wouldn't be able to do that. It would be more me going like this and you stand on my back.
Shoes?
You need to be careful too. There's a lot of ants down here. I think it's a blackbird, or it's probably something smaller. Wants to be saved because it's been letting us know that it's there.
Oh, I think it's a nest.
Oh!
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No, I'll get a bit of...
Yes, we were all dying to know actually what was going on there.
I just have to drop my phone down there.
I wonder what it would be like if I did stand on you. You'd need to say if I was too heavy. I don't know about me getting up on you. Oh, yes or no?
Yes. Keep your feet wide.
Yep, they are. It's a nest, so we're going to just leave it. We're not going to put a branch down, and that everything's okay, including us.
Stones and shit.
A reflection on that rust. Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Come on, you're on a tightrope.
Oh my gosh! Look what's up the top there. Right, everyone, I'm going to zoom in. How beautiful is that? You would not want to drop your phone, or yourself actually for that matter, in that. I don't think we're quite capturing the right colours.
Blood.
Looks to me like somebody's eaten something they shouldn't have eaten. It makes you sort of think that it's a wonder, you know, like it's not stagnant and...
It's still flowing a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of fun. Here we are on our way back now. It wasn't an hour.
No,
That went off the timer quite a while ago.
look at these signs along the street.
Okay. Do you think I'll be able to walk across that?
Easy.
Where we thought that it would be an hour, we've probably been about 3 hours because we've had such a good time that if you, by the way, if you come here, what would you recommend, Kelly?
Oh yes, just do the loop, the 50-minute track. The other one is right up the back, quite advanced.
And bring a towel, bring your backpack, and maybe even bring a little picnic.
Oh look, this is St. Bathans in 1870. How cool is that?
Ah, is that what it looked like?
Oh, the original Vulcan Hotel burned down twice. They always burn down twice. The railway station burnt down twice too, didn't it? Once in 1889 and 1931. After the second fire, its name and licence were transferred to the former Ballarat Hotel, today's Vulcan Hotel.
People are keeping things very maintained around here, aren't they? What else would you like to tell us?
I would like to, did you see this? The Burton brothers, they were photographers. They had a travelling dark room. Look at that.
Look at the ground.
Drapery store. There's the Vulcan Hotel again in the middle.
Look how happy the nature is. All the birds in there singing. Gosh, that was really weird. I felt like there was somebody on a horse or something right behind us. That's the second strange thing I've felt today. It's all on quite a lean too. Private. An old stove there.
We can cash in our gold from our gold can. This is the old school bell. It was located at the old St. Bathans school, but the school was condemned after a powerful earthquake. So this one was built in 1906, and this one, 1860. Look at the difference in size. 1860, teeny tiny. Early 1900s, a lot bigger.
We're having such a good time. It's been such a big day, but where we took Icy the day before down that road, well, we didn't take it down the road because it wasn't safe. We didn't want to be unsafe. We're going to go and have a wee look ourselves. We're going to go for a wee walk. And look at it. It's, you can see actually why it wouldn't have been very safe for us to have driven down here.
So it doesn't look like it's too bad to you if we brought Icy down here, but it is too much of a lean. You can't really see any of it all. And the trees are all in the way there, and it's been recommended not to come down here anyway. So we're coming down by foot.
I think Icy would have looked pretty good down here on her tour.
She would have. I don't remember these little fluffy things off the willow tree when I was little, because I grew up with a willow tree.
These seeds, are they? We make it.
A few ducks.
Coming over.
Put one of those floppy things up my nose. Birds like it on here too. I don't know what sort of ducks that they are, but they're big ones. There doesn't seem too many things around here in the water like I saw in the water. There was lots of little rusty things like little funnels. Oh, that thing's gone right up my nose. It's like snow.
It's a lot colder here than it was around there. It's freezing here.
Pick up the hints of red through there.
Alright, so we've walked over here to have a closer look. I guess they're very embedded, aren't they, of clay. A nice little wee walk back home again. Right, getting to unwind, have made some dinner. We've got some spinach, as you can see, and avocado. Mozzarella is the cheese on top, which has been under the grill, and underneath that is pre-made chicken, which I just made before. And then underneath that is my salsa and 4 beans. Today we probably took about 500 clips, and that's videos, photos, far too many, too overwhelming for you, so we've got to break it all up at some stage.
It's made it harder for ourselves.
As you know, we still have to find that right spot as well for our van tour for you. We'll find it. We will get there. See you next episode.